but you're working in Georgia. You're seeing some of the reality of when you give an immense amount of money, kind of like free rein to corporate interests to intervene in our politics, they don't just buy TV ads. They buy an infrastructure that favors them. Tell us a little bit about that, some of the things you're going to try and combat.
And I'm glad you said that, because it seems like my city, beautiful Augusta, Georgia, and the state of Georgia, in fact, seems to create an area where the Chamber of Commerce and the American Legislative Exchange Council all meet. It really does feel that way.
Maybe closer to the golf course.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, oh, come on. Don't talk about our favorite place. Tiger might hear you. And, mess up. You got Connie Rice, too. Yeah, our first female war criminal. But at any rate, I'm sorry. I'll clean it up. Folks, no, the bottom line is this, and Steve makes a valid point. John, of course, makes a valid point. The bottom line is that our legislators, are bought and paid for through the ALEC people. They come in, they receive their marching orders, they receive their training.
Reverend, I'm going to interrupt you for 1 second. And I love you so much. I'm going to tell you, because we've got viewers out there. We've also got folks here. I think probably everybody in this room knows what the American Legislative Exchange Council is, but we should clarify that this is a 40-year-old grouping.
That's right.
Formed by corporations. It has more than 2,000 members who are state legislators. And they go and meet with the corporate folks who give them specific marching orders, model legislation to pass, and two key pieces of legislation of relevance in the recent discourse. One, stand your ground laws, like the one that was used as a defense in the shooting, in capital doctrine laws, the shooting of Trayvon Martin. And two, voter ID laws, like those used in states across this country to try and deny the franchise to millions of American voters. The American legislative.
And let me say this, when what was done in Florida in 2000, that is the goal. To do the same thing in Georgia, to do the same thing in North Carolina, if they cannot purchase the election, okay, via the
multi-billionaires, Mr. Romney and his gang, if they can't buy it, they definitely want to pay it, okay? By any means necessary. They have no problem with doing that, but they have no conscience. So it is incumbent upon us, and let me say why I am supporting and going to cast my vote for the incumbent is because of the fact of the people in this room and the things that we believe. Because if we get so caught up on the emotion of it, then the corporations win. If we get so caught up on the emotion of it, the state legislators who are getting orders from these folks win. We cannot give them another win anymore. We can't do that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm asking all of us, it's on us, to carry forth the battle against voter suppression. They're coming after college students. They're coming after the elderly. They're coming after ex-felons. They're coming after everybody they can think of to disqualify, to disenfranchise. Our Muslim and Asian American brothers and sisters, our Latino brothers and sisters, we've got to do what we can. We've got to knock on those doors. We've got to go out there and do that. So I just want to say that that's what's going on. And in Georgia, we're revving up. I came down here for a reason, and that is to get as much support as I can for Georgia to go back, and so that we can make sure that we have clean and fair elections, or as close as we can come to that.
Thank you, Robert.